So you're a homeowner in New Berlin, Wisconsin, and have suddenly had the idea in your head about selling your home. Maybe the past few years have got you thinking about capitalizing on the real estate market and cashing in on some equity. And maybe you want to upgrade, downsize, invest in an income property, or even just simply take the money and run. Well, today I'm going to give you an insight into your options in today's market. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good day. Welcome back to the Moving to Milwaukee channel. Today, I'm going to talk about what homes are going for today in New Berlin, Wisconsin, and give you a refresher about this process for selling your home. Home prices have never been higher, and despite the choppy waters in the current state of the real estate market, homes are definitely still selling swiftly, some cases still with multiple offers, situations, and even going over asking price. If you are a homeowner in New Berlin, Wisconsin, and even just pondering at the idea of selling your home, this video is for you. So let's take a look at the neighborhood and what homes are currently going for, a glimpse into the sales process, and to help you decide if right now is or is not a good time for you to sell. So with that said, let's get right into it. So to start off by highlighting the city of New Berlin, there are many neighborhoods surrounding the New Berlin area, and many of them have similar homes for sale. Average price of a home in the city of New Berlin nowadays is going to be $475,000. Homes on average last about 26 days on the market before going under contract. Now, before I go any further, these are just average numbers, so it ain't the same in all corners of the New Berlin area. So let's break down some more specific neighborhoods throughout New Berlin. If you live in Regal Manors or some surrounding subdivisions just north of Interstate 43, many homes will be similar. Most will be very sizable 1 or 2 story homes with an attached garage. These will range value between $400,000 and $500,000. Some homes will be a little bit less in the high 300s depending on the home itself. And if you live a few miles east in the Weatherstone or the Weather Creek Estates subdivisions, homes will have a little bit of an average price point in the high 500s to high 600s, even $700,000. Now, if you live further north in subdivisions like Lincoln Hills Estates and Forest View Heights, average home prices will remain similar as they will range in the low to mid 400s. Now, homes in the northwestern area of New Berlin will have average prices of $390,000. Homes in the sanctuary of Woodshire or Moreland Highlands, or if you live close to Coachlight Village, homes will be smaller in size but are still experiencing some great appreciation for the market we are currently in. And before I go any further, I just want to introduce myself. My name is William Loos. I am the local real estate agent in the New Berlin area. These numbers I am presenting are averages in these neighborhoods and subdivisions. I understand that your home is very unique to you and has a unique value of its own. And if you're thinking about selling within the next 8 to 12 months and are curious about what your home might be potentially worth, reach out to me today. Let's talk. I help sellers get the best possible outcome, and I want to help you too. My contact information is on the screen and in the link below, but I cannot help you out unless you give me a call. So now that I gave you some basic numbers on what is going on in the New Berlin real estate market, what are some things to know about the selling process? The first thing you should know is getting the home prepared for marketing. Think about anything that might be a problem with a home, such as a leaky roof or a stuck windows. Having a home in tip-top shape will not only be more appealing to your buyers, but also could help you get the most money out of the sale. And this doesn't necessarily mean just bigger repairs, like I mentioned, for a roof or even foundation issues or anything else larger that could cost tens of thousands of dollars. It could be something even simple like just a stuck door or even a garage door opener that needs to be touched up. Whatever it is, this will definitely make your home much more desirable to a potential buyer. Another thing to consider is the appearance of the home itself. Even if the mechanics and structure are of sound, that is not always enough. Is the kitchen more modern or is it outdated? How old are the water fixtures in the bathroom? How about the landscaping surrounding the house itself? Any rips in the flooring, the walls, peeling paints? All things considered to make the home the most presentable, it is important to spruce up the cosmetics. And yes, while this does present a little bit of work to do on your end, if you want the most dollars out of the sale of the home, this will definitely help you get to that point and a very desirable sale price. And one more thing I should mention is to definitely keep the space clean and organized. No buyer is going to want to walk through a cluttered home. So if your things are scattered about, if you can't necessarily move prior to listing or even put it just simply in storage, it's best to just put many things away and at least make the inside very walkable. You wouldn't like the idea and perspective of walking through a cluttered house, and neither would a potential buyer. Another thing to consider when it comes to the sale of a home is the market conditions, or to keep it more shorter, asking yourself, is it a good time to sell? Now, the past few years have been on fire in the real estate market with bidding wars and homes selling over asking price and driving appreciation of homes sky high. Now, between higher interest rates and some buyers even just being priced out of the market, things have tapered off quite a bit and have really slowed down. There is some inventory increase, which definitely helps buyers have some more options to consider. And as for sellers, they may not get their homes sold right away, so we're definitely seeing plenty of price cuts on homes still on the market nowadays as well. Now, how does this affect the sale of your home? As slow as things are right now, I tell everyone that at the end of the day, sellers need to sell and buyers need to buy. No two homeowner situations are alike, and with that said, there is always something that is keeping this real estate market in motion. Most homes that do come on the market may still sell within a few days, depending on the home, but even if 10 days happen to pass before see any offers come in, odds are the home will still sell swiftly. In short, it may take longer to sell on the market, but sellers will still be able to find a ready, willing, and able buyer. My personal take is that between higher interest rates and low inventory and pricing, buyers tend to be a bit more apprehensive in making a move. The serious buyers will still be out there though, and they are definitely hunting. One last thing I want to touch base on is knowing how the property will be marketed. So aside from prepping the home and taking a look at the market, how will your home be promoted to the general markets? First thing you do, and if you want a real general perspective, is you call a licensed local real estate agent. Now, when talking to a realtor about selling your home, the biggest thing that definitely matters, aside from trust in the person helping you out, is what do they bring to the table? What makes one stand out from another? One thing you see many realtors do is what we know as the bare minimum, which is to list it to the MLS, maybe host an open house, shout it to the broker colleagues from the mountaintops, which of any of that, I am not trashing that at all per se, as people will notice from many different angles. But have you ever thought how much more can be done to marketing my home, and where could my next buyer come from? Real estate agents will have many different channels that they use to promote a property. They have their own styles and their own ways of marketing, whether it's just listed postcards or flyers in coffee shops, and ad in magazines like the Pot Registry, or even in the newspaper, which some people I know actually still do that and they have gotten business from it. Social media blasts, paid advertising online or offline, YouTube videos, just like what I do. I could go on and on about the different ways that it can be done. Personally, I like to be digital on my social media channels and promote it to my relations with my global network. I have a large, extensive network around the country and around the world because I've had a lot of out-of-state business come to Wisconsin in the past couple of years. And with that said, I took it a few steps further by going global. And that's the way where I like to promote and put Milwaukee on the map for anyone who's looking to make a move somewhere else, as well as just anything for investment purposes as well. In some ways, I even promote property. I've actually brought a buyer directly, which, being now that some rules have changed regarding commissions for buyer's agents is a thing nowadays, I like to present that as part of my proposition and see if I can save a few dollars for my clients as well. In short, choosing a realtor who will get your home the most exposure is important and is worth the cost, because at the end of the day, we pay for all the promotions to get your home sold, and it's not for us, it's for you as the client. Well, guys, that is all I have for market stats in New Berlin and a basic refresher on the sales process. If you liked this video or found it helpful, be sure to hit like and subscribe at the bottom to stay in the loop for when I release new content. And if you are considering a sale in 2025 and are more curious about my marketing strategy, my name is William Loos. I am a local realtor out of New Berlin and Southeast Wisconsin area. Give me a call today and let's schedule a time to talk. Thank you for tuning in. Take care, and I will see you next time.